All right, so this is our scouting report on Tennessee, starting with Zakai Ziegler, all-conference guard. He's their best player for sure. Extremely quick, shifty, elite operating out of these ball screens. Really crafty, gets into snakes, dribble holds, loves to work in that mid-range. Good three-point shooter too, like you can't give him that much space. Definitely one of the best playmakers in college basketball. Gets a ton of paint touches with how quick he is. Really good at making reads. Has really built really good chemistry with Felix Okpara and ball screens. Get a ton of lobs. SEC Defensive Player of the Year, even though he's 5'9". He's just so good on the ball against guards. Chad Zanier, one of the best shooters in the country. And Tennessee really knows how to use him. Deep range on the shot. Has a big time green light to shoot it. Takes him off the dribble. Need to find him in transition. 2-point percentage isn't great because he takes a lot of these tough twos and doesn't get a ton of rim pressure. But when he does, he is a good athlete. Jemai Meshack. This was something. I think that Meshack is the best defender on their team, even though Zakai Ziegler won Defensive Player of the Year. Meshack is not a shooter, despite that. Needs to be wide open. Has hit some more shots this year than he has in the past. But Meshack is there to play defense. He should not have a big impact on the game offensively. Good cutter too. Good screener. Like, he knows his role. Elite defensively. Yeah, he might be the best perimeter defender in the entire country. There he is locking down Kasparas Yakuchonis. Really good hands. Rips Dayton Forsythe there. Gets a lot of blocks for being a guard. There he is against Jeremiah Fears. Igor Milicic transfers from Charlotte. Really good, well-rounded, versatile forward. He's a good three-point shooter. They'll run him off actions. He can cut. He can drive. Makes him really hard to guard. The driving at his size is probably what makes him super interesting. He's a good passer too. Helps him defensively. Really good player for their system. Good smart player, good passer. Felix Okpara, big time rim protector, big time lob threat, play finisher. Almost all his shots are dunks. They'll occasionally throw him a bone in the post, but that's not really what you want. Elite rim protector. Anchor to arguably the best defense in the country. There he is against Janai Broome. Jordan Gainey, shooter, scorer, off the bench. Was huge in this Illinois game. There they run the game-winning play for him. Run him off tons of screens. Hit threes, he can drive. Likes to work in the mid-range too. Good shooter off the catch. Can handle in ball screens. Takes shots that are a little too tough for him, but sometimes I do need that juice injected in their offense. Stone Dubar. Big wing. Chiseled frame. Really strong. Can shoot. Can drive. Shot it really well at Hofstra last year and is a good career shooter. Has not shot it well this year, but he's definitely capable. Good defensively too. long arms, good athlete. Cade Phillips, athletic, rim running backup center. Brings a ton of energy when he's on the floor. Plays really hard. Just scores on rolls and cuts. Doesn't really do much besides dunk and block shots. If he does get in the post, very right-hand dominant. Here he is, protecting the rim. Here's a couple clips of just how their offense flows from action to action. Tennessee's really good at just playing off each other, playing off different sets. When stuff breaks down, they do a good job. Here we are, empty side step up. They're flowing into the exit and the pin down. Here, playing off stagger. Milicic pops out. Hit the post. Post split. Into the handoff. Then we get to that empty side. Here, handoff. Swing it. Akparas, that's an exit. Hit the elbow. UCLA. And we go send away. Inverted ball screen. Some secondary stuff. So it'll always be the start with this little rub. We'll toss it back. A lot of teams will hunt this post up. Tennessee won't really do that. Here we're in a zoom. Rub, hit the big. And now we're in the delay. Zoom. Akpar just Milic just drives. We can swing it into a stagger. So swing, swing, stagger. We're not going to have Meshack come off the stagger because he's not a playmaker. So he's going to curl for Ziegler to come off. And now we're playing. Here's again, rub, hit him, swing it. Here's Gainey, he's going to curl, so then our best playmaker can come off. There's Ziegler. And now we're just playing out of it. Nothing's there. Back into delay. Play to an empty side. Love to get in those empty sides within the flow of offense. We can always get into floppy. So here, delay, zoom, and now we're into floppy. Lots of ball screens. Pretty slow tempo team, but can get in some of these early drags. So watch Akpara come seal. He can score if you let him touch it that close to the rim. Get some empty drags. Empty drag again for Akpara. Empty drag. So here we got Jalen Carey up at the level. So we're going to hit here. Throw it to our big rolling. Hunt that against aggressive coverages. Middle of the floor, high ball screen. Here we go again. Ziegler, lob to Akpara. This is late game situation. Up 2, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Score wins the game. And that's what they go to, just simple high ball screen. Get into empty ones in the half court. Lob there to Cade Phillips. Here's another empty one. Lob to Cade Phillips. Here's the 4 setting it. So there's Darlington Dubar. He's the 4. There's the 5-man low and the dunker. Reject. Lob. Zakai Ziegler loves to reject. Here it is again. For Ziegler Milicic. He pops. We'll do double ball screens. And there's Ziegler reject. And Jemai Meshack cutting. Here it is again, double ball screen. Ziegler doesn't even get to the second one, just gets downhill. Here's going to be a double ball screen, and then watch Chaz Lanier. It's just going to be an empty side Spain. Lob to Akpara. We can weave. This is the only thing I've seen out of a weave. Just right into a ball screen. Here we're just going to push our man through. Zipper Milicic's top. And we'll get in some of these 4 or 5 ball screens with Milicic. Because he can handle and pass. Here we're just going to swing. Rub for Ziegler. Gets a switch onto Boubacar Traore. Gets the rim. Some stuff out of pin down and staggers. So here we go, simple pin down. Tremont Mark tries to go under here. You cannot do that against Chaz Lanier. He's one of the best shooters in the country. Pin down. And then the guards love to curl. Pin down, there's Gainey curling. Pin down. Lanier drives, you won't see that a ton. Pin down, right into the step up. And there's Lanier in the mid-range. Pin down. We're going to toss here into the ball screen. Dubar with an open 3. We'll get into staggers just within the flow of our offense. Here swing it around, set the stagger. Baylor messes up the switch. Always look to slip. Here's Dubar, slipping. Dia Morel messed up a switch. Look to reject. Now we're coming off the single. And now we're just playing. Here we reject. Come off. And now we're back into that handoff, into the ball screen look. Near in the mid-range. Can reject into Spain. So there's the reject. We're waiting, 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 waiting. And there's the Spain. Lob to Akpara. Reject. And now we're going to look for a backdoor. So watch Lanier right here. Backdoor. And again, another time of the season, so it's a design play. Watch Lanier this whole time. Backdoor. Here we're going to get a slip. Swing. Reject. Slip against the switch. And we knew Baylor was switching here. So we're hunting that slip. We'll get into a wheel. So I call stagger. Into the baseline stagger. Call that a wheel. And now we're just playing into this empty side step up. Got to be up there if you're Jalen Moore. They'll go to this triple. So we get the first stagger. Then you're just going to cut through to this side. Get the second. And now we're going to set a third baseline stagger for Lanier. That's a tough action to navigate. Here's again. Lanier cutting through to this wing. Another stagger. And now he's going to get another baseline stagger. And then watch Akpara set the screen. He does a good job of head hunting on this last one. So it takes out Will Richard there. Here's again. First stagger, Lanier cuts over. Second stagger, here's the third stagger. And then watch the screen from Akpara. Makes contact. Gets his man open. Here's again. First stagger, this is for Gainey. There's the second stagger. And then here's the third stagger. Not there, we're just playing off. Tons and tons of floppy. So they can just come down the floor and do it. So here it is for Lanier. Just come down the floor, right into floppy. Lanier coming off. Will Richard again gets caught on it. Here. We know they're trying to switch. So Milicic just screens his own man. Here it is again. Lanier looking to get in the mid-range. Floppy. Drive, kick. We can always throw it in. So So here's a floppy. Meshack throws it into the post. Floppy. Our guards are going to make reads. So you still have to guard this guy. Ziegler just breaks off and scores. Always looking for slips against switches. Meshack slips. Here we're just going to keep running through. So run through, run through, run through. Slip, slip. Here's another slip. Tennessee's going to pick apart any miscommunication. Carter Knox miscommunication, get a dunk. Trey Davis Padula miscommunication, get a dunk. Always getting a ball screen too. So we're going to follow to an empty side ball screen. Lob. Here we're going to follow to a middle ball screen. So there's Lanier coming off. Get the middle ball screen. Here it's just going to be a counter for Igor Milicic. He can shoot. So instead of coming off, we're going to twirl, set it for him. 3. Here's another counter. So aggressive defense. We're going to hit the elbow. Now it's a backdoor for Lanier. And then we can always just get right into offense, play out of it. There's a floppy. Now we're in delay. Zoom. Hit. Swing. Double ball screen. Pop. Here's another clip of them getting into offense. So floppy. Flash to the elbow. And now we're playing. Here's again. So we're running through our floppy. Hit, nothing's there. Set a little flare. Here we go again, hit him. And now we're playing. Flare. Pin down, empty side slip. Baseline runner stuff. So we'll do this a lot for Jordan Gainey and Chaz Lanier. Here, Jordan Gainey hit a bunch of shots in this game. Baseline runner for him. Jordan Gainey. Curl into the mid-range. Lanier loves to do that too. Curl into the mid-range off the runner. There's Gainey, running off, hit the screener. Some option stuff. So Jordan Gainey's going to get under the rim, and he can either come off this exit, or he can come off this zipper. Here he comes off the exit. Same option here, under the rim, can come off the zipper, can come off the exit. Always looking to curl if you're trailing. Here we go again. Come off the exit, can come off the zipper. Here it comes off the zipper. Chase into a ball screen. And now we're playing. Here, Chaz Lanier comes off the zipper. And now we're just playing offense. Stuff out of horns. Simple double high ball screen. There's Milicic driving Waterman. Simple high ball screen. Get the switch on Abubakar Traore. Attack. High ball screen, and now we're setting away. High ball screen, setting away. High ball screen, goes setting away. And then Dubar just pops out. into some of this. So Horns, UCLA, hit him, and now we're in a 4-5 ball screen. A couple other things I do. Shuffle, screen the screener, looking for Lanier 3. Here, it's a back door. So we're going to set this shuffle. Missouri's going to switch, and they're going to switch on top. So we know we can get this back door. Gainey, back door. Some mover blocker stuff. So blocker, here's a blocker, mover, mover. Blocker, blocker, screen, screen. And then Milicic being a threat to shoot does make this dangerous. So it just pops right out. Shot. Here's a special. So Cyclone is what I call this cross screen into a zipper. And then Zakai Zeigler is just going to come off this little double screen. There he is coming off. So back door set. Watch Lanier. Back door. It is designed because you can tell because of that power lift and back door. Another look at the back door. Here's Gainey. Back door. Here's a little lob set. So watch. Para. Swing. Here's the rip screen for the lob. And here's another one. So we're going to get UCLA. Throw it in the post. And then we're just going to get a lob for Zakai Zeigler. Montauk Para. And that's all we got for our Tennessee scouting report. Thank you for watching.